tonight. They added a little shadow vowel, like a Y glide, if you will. Maybe not even a shadow vowel, like a glide. So I've been seeing them pop up on my timelines and news feeds and For You pages for like the last month or so. And if you've all requested this song in particular as well in the comments here on YouTube, so I wanted to make sure I got to this video because they doing some good singing, some good harmonies, some good stuff in this here song. So y'all, let's get into it. Let's watch it. So I know I'm early in stopping already, but I wanted to talk about this little harmony scatting moment. This scat singing harmony thing. I love this so much. It gave me like Andrew's Sisters meets Destiny's Child, you know? It's not in the door, got me catching feelings. This ain't about my heart, it's about the feeling. Na 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 feeling. I'm not doing it quite as good as her, but you hear those little yodels that I'm doing. Da, 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 she's doing that throughout the verse right here. With the little throws at the end. She kind of has like breathy throws at the end of this. Oh, when you push up on me. Fireworks. The word is fireworks, but she changed the vowel. Fireworks. She got more wider in the mouth shape. Maybe a little bit more smiley. Fireworks. So that changed the shape in the sound itself because you changed the shape of the vocal tract. Fireworks. I keep it close in what I know for certain. You got me open. Let me expose it. And you can also hear some breathiness in her verse right here. There's some breathiness in her sound. And the shape of the verse generally, besides the fireworks and special parts where she's kind of changing the vowel, it's more rounded, or I guess more neutralized. So it kind of gives a warm undertone, or like a more rounded undertone to the breathiness, instead of right on time. Straight to the endings of those words. Right on time. Especially the end sound on. Right on time. They sung to the end consonant there. And on that right, they went straight to the second part of the diphthong. Right on time. And the T in right wasn't right. It was right on time. Almost like a quick D. Right on time. Explore yours. Those vowels are kind of longer, if you will. And she's breathy too. So first verse was breathy, second verse is still breathy, okay, or the second part I should say, it's kind of breathy too. So it's lighter, just like the first part. I'll give you more, not I'll give you more. I'll give you more. Aspirate, breathy onset. How, almost like a ha. I'll give you more. And that that onset encourages a more breathy sound when you kind of start phrases with the aspirate or breathy onset. I'll give you more. It kind of lines up the breathiness in the voice, if you will. I'm back in your city. Pretty. I know you. It's me. So let's take it around too. Kinda sexy when you want. Dress me hot and sweaty. Visions in the bedroom. Nah. She's a little bit more forward and not breathy at all. So it's a little bit more thickness. The harmonies are picking up just a tad. And the words the lead is doing now are a bit quicker. Breathy. I say breathy. Anyway, you hear that forwardness and kind of masky. It's kind of like a whine undertone, kind of like a twangy whine.
I give you everything, that better mean not just anything. You hear my body calling, I hope you don't let it ring. Don't let it ring. Touch it, say you love it, hit it right on time. No limits, how you want it, what's ready you inside.
I love the layering of the band with the backgrounds and the lead and how they're all layering this polyphony together. The brassiness of the horns, plus their vocals overlapping and kind of bringing in those motifs and themes. It's really complex, but really like sultry and mushy and warm at the same time, and very cool to listen to. Areas, not areas. Access all areas, but it said areas, area. So it's a little bit more taller. Almost like a sound. Access all areas.
Always no time, waiting at the door. Access all areas. I'll give you more. I think it's time for you to touch it, feel it, love it. You know.
Touch it. You hear those throws they're doing at the same time. Touch it. Yeah, and how they're placing themselves with the band and kind of how they're doing that with the backgrounds, or the harmony, I should say, in the band. I like this layering. I just like how they put this together. This arrangement is nice.
What I like, no limits. Get up on it.
Get up on it. They're all saying things the same way. Get up on it. That P in opponent had a little punch to it. Get up on it. So they're giving emphasis to certain consonants, certain syllables, certain words the same way, so their harmony can be even more cohesive. That's like singing in the choir and the choir director says, oh, shape the vowel like this, or say this D like that, say this T like that. It's the same concept here. When they shape the articulation the same, their harmony locks in even more cohesively because they're doing all the sounds the same way.
What's ready you inside? Put it on a private show. Get excited. This is just for you with nobody else invited.
She hits that head voice thing, kind of like a yodel without the yodel flip. You see what I'm saying? I sound horrible right now, sorry. But you see the point that I'm trying to get across.
Ooh, get up on it. AAA tonight.
They added a little shadow vowel, like a Y glide, if you will. Maybe not even a shadow vowel, like a glide. Tonight, tonight. As went up to the inverted chord or the changed chord on that tonight. Tonight, tonight.
Why don't we explore? Come take a tour. Access all areas. Baby, tonight it's yours.
Now you see how they're all bigger in their voice, beefier, more thicker. That breathiness is gone. The harmony's more complex. The vocal lines are doing a lot more moving throughout the scales and things like that. They're doing a lot more things interchangeably, just more complex musicality here. It's all great musicality. It's just more complex and bigger in intensity in this, sort of ending or climax of the song.
Always no time, waiting at the door. Access all areas.
I'll give you more. That's cool how they kind of switch up into those heady moments intentionally. Everything they're doing is intentional. To have this many layers and to move around the way they're moving around, everything is practiced. Everything is intentional. Nothing is left to chance. Like, they're doing everything on purpose. There are no surprises. There are no surprises. They know what each other is doing, so then they can do what they gonna do with the other people, so they all can sound good together. You know what I'm saying?
I will give you more.
More. change the vowel shape a little. I butchered that run. I did not do anything that she did, but you see what I'm saying.
Triple X and the triple A, baby. Da 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 da.
They do a lot of scatting. Like, they do a lot of scat singing in their delivery in this performance, and I feel like generally they just infuse a lot of different elements of different types of music, so it brings some cool complexity to their three voices being so cohesive when they do their songs together.
What's on in the dark?
I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it with y'all. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love you so much. I'll see you soon.